Now, this video I'm going to be looking at 57 product ideas for LEGO ideas. Sorry, I was just reading off the title. This is all the LEGO ideas projects for 2021, and I did this maybe a couple months back when they did the last review, but I'm back with the next review, so this is going to be pretty cool. There's 57, which is a lot of projects, so may take a while to get through them. I'm gonna talk about sets that I think would make sense, wouldn't make sense to put out, or like not gonna happen at all. So let's take a look. So the first one by F.S. Lynad is The Princess Bride, The Gilder Frontier. Now, I think this set, especially the minifigures, are really nice. But I don't think it's going to happen because of like how the build is. It's just like just rocks and just mountains and stuff like that. It's not really that interesting. They wouldn't be able to put that much in a set like this. So I don't think the set would happen. But it's a really cool set, and if they do something from The Princess Bride, I think it would be a little bit better, but I don't think this is going to happen. Next, Tutankhamun by Swan Dutchman. Now, this is supposed to be like those like helmet displays that LEGO's been putting out. Now, it's an interesting build. I think it's alright. I don't think it's going to happen though, because LEGO already makes these helmet sets, and a LEGO Ideas project about the helmet sets, I don't think it would make sense. But if it did come out, it'd be pretty cool. Next up, we've got the Nightmare Before Christmas Halloween Town by TV Rules My Life. Now, they already made Nightmare Before Christmas stuff, like Brickheads, and they had the characters in a CMF series. So I think they're going to make a Nightmare Before Christmas set. That's why I don't think this Ideas set is going to happen, but if this Ideas set happens, then that's going to be pretty cool. Next up, we've got Hyrule Castle from The Legends of Zelda by Artem Biziev. I don't know if I pronounced that right. Now, this is a really cool set. I haven't played a Zelda game in a long time, so I don't know what this is. So, I mean, it's a really nice castle set, and getting Link would look cool, especially like the hairpiece here, Lloyd's hairpiece. I think that's a really nice piece, and I think that shield and the sword are really cool designs. And I would like to see this as a set, but I don't know if it's going to be a set because LEGO's doing a partnership with Nintendo, and this is Nintendo. So next up, we've got the Polar Express by Mini Brick Productions. Now, I don't know how I feel about this set, because here, let me show it to you. If we go to the Polar Express and you look at the train, I mean, it's a big train, but like, it's a train. I don't know what's going to make it unique. I mean, the figures will make it unique, but like, that's it. It's just a train. So if LEGO were to release this as a Christmas set, sure, but I mean, I don't think I'm that interested in it. It seems pretty, like, bland. I'm not that interested in a train set, but there might be people out there that enjoy it, so if you like it, then that's cool. So, let's go back and look. So next up, we've got the Steampunk Airship by the Brickhammer. It's a really nice build. I think it could happen. I'm not interested in it, but it could happen. Who knows? Next up, we've got Baba Yaga by Artem Biziev. Didn't he do a project before? Yeah, he did both of these projects. So, yeah, I don't know if this project will happen. It seems a little bit too obscure, but I like the way he does the feet, and also like the paneling on here and then the top. It's pretty interesting techniques. Next up, we've got The Office by So Genius 106. Now, I really like The Office. It's probably one of my top 5 favorite TV shows, and this would be a really awesome build to get, but NBC, the creators of the show, they have a partnership going on with this knockoff Lego set. So until that contract ends, I don't think this is gonna happen. So yeah, that's not going to be very. It's not going to happen, in my opinion, unless the thing has already ended. But I doubt that the partnership has ended. Next up, we've got the DNA Double Helix Discovery by Lego DNA. This is really cool, but it's not. It actually might happen. I don't know how to feel about this. It's a really cool and unique design. It's like a very science thing, and it's kind of like how they did the women of NASA. It's really like educational, but like it's really big, and it's only like a part of it, and there's nothing really unique about it. It's just the same build repeated over and over. So I think Lego would change up the design, but I would think this would be a good set. Next up, The X-Files I Want to Believe by Brent Waller. So I don't know what The X-Files is. I think it's it's an older TV show, but if I go to it and we can see the set. So here are the minifigures. Tell me who these people are in the comments. Don't know who they are. Here's a little office. I think it's a nice office. I like the design for this and that, but I don't know if it's going to happen because I think the X-Files is a bit of like an obscure like TV show. It's not really that popular anymore, but I think it could happen. Here's another minifigure. Next up, we've got Metroid Samus Aran's Gunship by El Diego, and I think this could happen. Samus, I don't know who. I think that's like I know the character from Smash Bros. I think I don't know most of these characters. I think they're a Nintendo property, but I mean the build is really cool. I think it's a really nice design using all those orange pieces. And then the dragon is really unique, using some cool parts, and then also some extra stuff. If we could click on it and see what it is. What's all the extra stuff? There's the extra minifigure, which will be unlocked. I guess they haven't unlocked all the pictures yet, but I mean, I guess it'll be something interesting, but I don't know what this is. So let me know in the comments what it is, because it seems like a cool set, and if it does happen, I may want to pick it up just for those orange pieces. Next up, we've got the House of I almost said chocolate, which is just a house of chocolate with some different stuff. This is did I say who? Yeah, I said who said that. This is by Lepra Lego. Don't know if this is gonna happen because it's a modular. It might not even happen in the first place just because it's a modular. I think all modulars are just not gonna happen. So we'll just skip this one. Then Chitty Flies Again by Norders. This is Chitty Chitty Bang Bang, I think. I don't know, but it's been a while since I've seen this stuff. I don't think this is gonna happen. It's like a really big model, and I don't know. It's not really popular anymore. No one really talks about it, so I don't think this will happen. Next up, did I say this is by Norders? And then next up, we've got Among Us: The Scale Detail Map by VaderFan2187. Now, if Lego had put this maybe 5 months ago, it would have made total sense to have this as the set. But Among Us it's pretty much dead. It's now a meme, so it's not gonna happen whatsoever. Plus with all the violence and stuff like that. I mean, I know it's more like a cartoon violence, but still violence nonetheless, and I doubt it's gonna happen. Next up, we've got Welcome to the Black Parade. I don't know what this is, so I don't think it's going to happen. I think it's like some band thing. So yeah, that I don't think it's gonna happen. Next up, Succulent Garden. I don't think it's gonna happen with Lego's new plant stuff going on, so we'll just skip that. Oh, I didn't say. This is by V&M Bricks, and this is by Succulent Joe. Next up, we've got The Village Post Office by Brick 1980. It's a modular, it's not happening. The Train Bookends by Jimmy DK. Now, whether or not this becomes a set, I do want to build something like this. It's such like a unique design, like the train is going through the books. I think it'd be really cool for Lego to make a set like this. Especially like, are the books actually like builds, or are they just... No, it's just the trains that are the builds. But still, I think this is a really good looking train set. Like I said, I know it's a train, and same with the Polar Express. I don't think it'll happen, but I think it's unique enough that it'll get some attention, especially being like bookends. If it was just a train, that would have been just boring, but it's something unique, and I haven't seen many people put bookends on Lego ideas, so that'll be interesting. Next up, Lego Viking Ship by, oh, I didn't say, this is by Jimmy DK. This is by Brick, oh, I said that one. This is the Lego Viking Ship by Jonas Cram. It's a really nice model. It could happen, but I don't think a lot of people will want to get it. It's a really nice set, really nicely modeled, especially that dragon. It's so unique in like the build structure, and then also with the sail, how it's all folded up using those pieces. It's really nice, but I don't know if it's going to be that interesting. Next up, Jazz Quartet by H. Sinwei Chi. Don't know how to pronounce that. Sorry, but this is a really cool thing. But the only reason I don't think it's going to happen is because of this piano. Lego already made a piano. That's why I don't think it's going to happen. But it's a really nice design. I think it would be a great display piece for any jazz fan or even musician fan. Next up, Animal Crossing New Horizons Paradise by Tiago Catarino. Now, Animal Crossing currently is really popular, so this could make sense as a set. I don't play Animal Crossing, nor do I really care that much for it, but it's a really nice build, especially for the tree and also for this thing, and it looks pretty cool. Next up, we've got the Medieval Marketplace. Oh wait, yeah, I said by Dominic QN. This is, I mean, it's somewhat of a modular. I don't think it's gonna happen, but it's a really nice design. So, yeah. Bike Lanes by Marcel Steelman. I think this isn't unique enough to become a set. It's cool, but it's not unique. It's just a set. I don't know how to explain it, but I don't know. It's not that. It's just something you'd find in a city set. So I don't think this will happen. Next up, Working Bowling Alley with Functioning Pin Setter and Ball Return by Lego Paradise. I want to see this. Let's see this set. Let's go view video. View video. Let's watch this. Let's see it. Oh wow. So it does go back up. So it curves in that way. And then it pushes it down. Wow. I want to see how does the ball get down? So it's on a little lever system? That's cool. That's really cool. I think this totally has a chance. But I mean, there was a bowling alley a couple months or years back. I don't remember. And that didn't get voted. So it may... It may not, like, it's probably not gonna happen, but it's really ingenious. Like, it's a really nice display. It's got a good system. It's gonna have a lot of gears and Technic stuff. It's gonna be it would be a pretty cool set. Okay, but let's look. What else? Asterix and Obelix. Oh wait, did I say? Yeah, Lego Paradise. Okay, Asterix and Obelix by Zito Vince GP. Now, Asterix and Obelix is I think it's like a UK show, like comic series, and it seems to be pretty popular in the UK, but I don't know how it would be popular in the US since there aren't many, like, fans of the show in the US. I don't see anyone talking about it, so I don't think this will happen, but yeah, it's a cool build, but it's not gonna happen. Next up, oh, we have another Lego bookend, and by Farm. So this is just a similar concept to the other one, except instead of trains, it's actual books. I think the train one is more unique, but this one definitely does look good as well. I wouldn't be upset if this became a set. Next up, we have the Shire, the Hobbit Hole of Frodo and Bilbo Baggins. So there was another Shire that I thought was a little bit better. Let me see. I think you could scroll down all the way to the bottom and see this one right here. I know it's difficult to see it, but right over here. I think this is this build is a really nice looking build. Oh wow, we have a long way to go. This build is really nice, but it's just like, I think the other one is better in my opinion. Just, it's a lot more cleaner, it doesn't have this much shrub going around it. This is a beautiful build, but if Lego were to make a bag end set, I hope it's the other one, because it's a little bit more unique. Next up, the King's Castle by Brickhammer. Oh, this one is by TB Brick Creator. And yeah, the King's Castle. I don't like castle sets. They were cool then, but like, I think we should get new sets. We shouldn't get castle sets that have already come out. So that was my one gripe with the blacksmith set. It was just too similar to the older sets. But I think it's all right. I think there's other sets that I would like to see get it, but if this came out, it wouldn't be that bad. Next up, we have Charlie and the Chocolate Factory by Face Brick Up. I think this could happen, but it's just, I don't know if it would happen because it's just really big. I think Lego would have to downscale it and make it a little bit more cheaper. It's just really big. This one's by Face Up Bricks. Next up, we got Trilly of Bello by Renato Lovicario, Rena WSL. Don't know how I feel about this. It's a cool technique, but it's not that interesting. Next up, Ancient Greek Temple by HP Brickster. This one is just too big. I don't know if it's gonna happen. It's not interesting at all. Next up, Karate Kid Wax On, Wax Off. Oh, I forgot to say, this one is by HP Brickster. I think I said that. Wax On, Wax Off by Delusion Bricks. This is from the Karate Kid. It's really cool, except it's just really big, and it's close to a modular, so I don't think it'll happen. Next up, we've got Claus Toys by Bricky Brick. It's a modular. It's like a Christmas set. It's not going to happen. The Sewing Workshop by Bricky Brick. Same guy. It's a modular. Not going to happen. My Lego Totoro featuring Cat Bus by Lego Truman. Now, this is interesting. I think it could happen, but I'm not that excited for this stuff. But it's interesting features, and it wouldn't be bad if this comes out. Next up, NASA's SLS and Artemis by Matthew Nolan and What's Up Today and Albin Nolan. Now, it's a NASA set. It's a rocket. It could happen, but it's just I don't mean to be I don't mean to be rude to the people who made it. It's a really beautiful set, but it's a NASA set, and we've gotten so many NASA ideas sets, and I think it's just. I don't think we need any more NASA idea sets. NASA sets? Sure. Not idea sets. Next up, Lisbon Tram by Bricky Brick. Modular, once again. the Via Rail Canada, the Canadian by Nick Lafreniere 1. It's a train, could happen, but it's just not that interesting. Castle of Lord Afall and Black Knights by Sleepless Nights. It's just another castle set. I mean, people want it, but it's just too similar. Next up, SpaceX Starship and Super Heavy BFR by Heyma99 and Ke Meyer. It's another space set, and it's just really big. It's not gonna be that good for, like, price-wise for a set. Next up, The Simpsons, The Krusty Burger by Fast Brick Studios. I really wish this would happen because it's a Simpsons set, but I don't think it's gonna happen because I think Lego's stopped with Simpsons. They're not doing it ever again. But it's got some nice builds around it. Next up, Lego Modular Expansion Pack by Fargo73. In the name modular, it's not gonna happen. 4.5 liter 1927 to 31 Bentley blower by Ben Crute 19. It's a cool model. I think it's like a World War II style vehicle, but we already got a Ideas car. I don't think it's going to happen, but it's a really nice model. I think is really well done, but it's not going to happen in my opinion. Fantasy Castle by Lego Monkey, another castle set. I'm just going to breeze over that. Castle of Brickwood Forest by POVOQ. I'm just going to pass that again. Violin by Samuel Ho. Now, Lego just put out the piano, and this is just really similar to that. So I don't think it's going to happen, but it's got some really cool stuff like the bow and the way this is done, and also like I think it's like to clean the bow. I don't know. Next up, Marine Life by Brick Dangerous. I think this is a really cool build. It's definitely really unique, and I would really love to see this. Next up, Lego Astronaut by Lego Truman. Space set. I know it's not a rocket, but it's still a space set nonetheless, and I don't think it's going to happen. Next up, The Office by Lego The Office. Like I said about the last set, it's not going to happen because it's it's like like NBC's already doing a partnership with the knockoff Lego, so it's not going to happen. But I just really wish it would happen. Like, this is such a nice build, and it's so well done. I just wish it would happen. Next up, Winter Snow Globes by Lego Truman. Lego already makes similar sets like this, so it's probably not going to happen, and that's just really similar to a Brickheads. Now we have a map of Middle Earth by Artem Biziev. Now, I really like Lord of the Rings. It's cool, and I would like to see this, but I think if they were going to do something for Middle Earth, they would do Bag End. They wouldn't do something like this. Maybe even Mordor. Mordor they'd do. Mount Doom. But that's probably the only two places they would do. Maybe Eye of Saruman, Tower of Orthanc. I don't know. It's just, I don't think they would do a map. It's just, Lego doesn't really do stuff like that. Next up, Retro Arcade. It's a modular. It's not going to happen. Snow White and the Seven Dwarves. This is interesting. I think Lego could make this, but we just got the blacksmith and it's using a lot of similar techniques, and I think they wouldn't want to do it. Next up, Nice Day at the Farm. Oh wait, this is by Han Was Yellow First, and If You Build It. Then we got Nice Day at the Farm by Adri Klo. It's too basic. It's not really that interesting. I don't know what you do about it, but it's alright, I guess. Next up, The Fourth Bridge by Michael Deneen 7. It's not really that unique. It's just a bridge and a support. I don't know what you do with it, but it's alright. Next up, Scania Next Generation S730 by MPJ83. Now, it's cool. I do think it's a nice looking truck, but it's a truck. I don't think it's gonna happen, especially with Lego making Technic trucks already, and this is a Technic build, so it's just not gonna happen. Next up, modular portal testing chamber. Now this is based on Portal, even though it says modular, and I think this is totally worth making. I would love to see a Portal set. Lego made Portal figures for Lego Dimensions, but never made a set, and this definitely looks really good. And then, oh, there's a project removal. The stadium tour. Oh, it had intellectual property. Oh, okay, well, I guess it's not gonna happen. Okay, what's this? Below 25 fantastic projects are currently being reviewed. Oh, this is what we looked at. But that's all for this video. I know it's been a really long one, so you probably maybe fast forward through some of it, but let me know which one is your favorite in the comments. I'll see you in the next video. Hope you have a great day.